Welcome everybody. Here we are in sunny Southern California. We are in Malibu. We are in an El Matador State Park, and I wanted to fit in a few quick yoga poses to integrate into my day. Just something that gives me a bit of a stretch. I don't have a lot of time, and this is often our case. We often don't have a lot of time on hand, but we really need to stretch that body. So let's do some standing poses and open up that chest a little bit today, especially if we've been hunched over all day working. So let's start off in Tadasana. You're bringing those legs hip-width apart. Your toes are tracking inward slightly. Extending that torso nice and long, bringing those shoulders back and those shoulder blades down, bringing your hands down by your sides. Your palms are facing in, and closing your eyes for a moment. Taking some nice deep inhales through the nose and long exhale through the mouth. Let's center ourselves here. Bring our mind to the now. Throw away all those thoughts about work or anything else happening in your day. Let's be present just for 10 minutes, focusing on our body. Appreciate this time that you have. Again, a nice deep inhale through the nose and a long exhale through the mouth. Now bringing those hands together, your palms are pressing into each other. You have your hands in prayer pose. Let's bring our right leg up into tree pose. Bring that leg up to a point that you feel comfortable. If you can bring it all the way up into your inner thigh, that's great. If you can't, bring it a little bit lower, but don't bring it into your knee. That puts too much strain onto your knee. And again, let's just take a moment with our breath, taking a nice deep inhale and nice long exhale through the mouth. Releasing your hands and bringing that foot down, coming onto the other side. Again, you can start by bringing those hands together and bringing that foot up. That's the more challenging way to get into the tree pose. Or you can grab that foot and place it into your inner thigh. Find the position that's comfortable. Open up that pelvic area. Bring that knee back. Those toes are tracking forward. Bring those hands together. Those elbows are up. Again, center yourself. Focus the mind. Focus on balancing here. Use those core muscles to help with the balance. Bring that foot down. Bring the hands down. Let's move into some standing poses. Starting by bringing the fingertips together, let's jump or step the feet apart. Your palms are facing down. Your arms are in line with your shoulders. Bringing that right foot out and that left foot in. Your left foot is at a 30-degree angle, your right foot at a 90-degree angle. Extending your body nice and long. Extend yourself over that right leg, coming down onto your shin, or you can come down onto the ground if you have that reach, and find the point of which you're keeping that side body nice and long. Don't hunch over. Don't extend yourself too long. Find that comfortable sweet spot. That palm is facing in. You're looking up towards your right hand. And coming up. Switching sides, let's bring that left foot around and that right foot in. Keeping those arms where they are. Extend up and over that left leg. You're coming out. You're not coming straight down. You're coming out and then down and over, and bringing that arm up nice and long. Your arm is in line with your shoulder. You're looking up towards your fingertips. Placing the balls of your feet firmly into the mat or the ground and coming up. Bringing those fingertips back together. Jump or step the feet back together and stand in Tadasana for a moment before we move into the next pose. And now bring your fingertips together, jump or step the feet apart. Let's turn that right leg out again, that left leg in, and coming down into warrior pose. Coming down, nice and strong. That knee is in line with your heel. Don't track over your toes. Don't be too far back behind the heel. You want that perfect alignment. Again, make sure that pelvic area is facing forward. You have a nice opening in your pelvic area. You have that back leg extended long. Your arms are in line with your shoulders and you're looking towards your front hand. With the next breath, come down a little bit lower. Really push yourself We're not taking too much time here. So let's extend ourselves as much as we can in the short time we have. Coming up with the next breath and bringing yourself round to the other side. With the exhale, come down with that left knee. Keeping those arms nice and strong. Extend them out long, don't bend those elbows. Breathe into the pose. With the next breath, come down a little bit lower. And inhale, coming up. Bring those fingertips together and jump or step those feet back together. Let's come down into Uttanasana. Your feet are hip width apart. Your toes are tracking in slightly. You're bending at the hips. And if you can reach the ground, come down, bringing your fingertips down to the ground in front of you. Keeping that torso nice and long. Keep that spine nice and long. If you can't reach the ground, come onto your shins. Remember, we don't want to hunch down. It's not about coming down towards our knees. It's about extending out and over. Extend those hamstrings. And coming up. Let's bring ourselves into downward dog. We're going to bend our knees, coming down onto the floor or the mat. Bring those hands down underneath your shoulders. And now lift those hips up nice and high. You're up on your toes. You might need to adjust yourself by bringing the feet back slightly or bringing the hands forward slightly. Let's really get that extension in our inner armpits. Bring those hips back. Stay up on your toes. Extend those metatarsals. The balls of your feet are firmly in the ground, and the palm of your hand is pressing into the mat. Bring yourself down a little bit lower. Keep those arms nice and long. And now come up into plank position. We're hovering above the mats or ground. Our shoulders are in line with our hands. We're coming down into chaturanga, hovering above the mat or ground again. And let's come up into upward dog, trying not to touch the ground. Really open up that chest. Let's get some chest opening here. And then coming back up, extending back again. Let's bring our right foot forward, keeping that left foot extended back and coming up into warrior pose. Holding that pose nice and strong. Extend those arms up. Bring your chest down. Come back into downward dog. And then bring that left foot forward, coming up again. Exhale. Extend yourself longer with that exhale. Feel that hip flexor opening. And coming down. Coming back into downward dog. Coming back into plank. Coming back into chaturanga. Coming back into upward dog. Opening up that chest again. And back into downward dog. Stepping the right foot forward, then the left foot forward. Standing in Uttanasana. Fingertips are on the mat, on the ground in front of you. Bringing yourself up to standing. And let's stand in Tadasana again for a moment. Placing our hands down by our side. Closing your eyes. Taking a few deep inhales again. And long exhales through the mouth. And a nice long inhale again through the nose. Feel that breath circulate throughout your body. And then exhale through the mouth. Opening up your eyes. Releasing those shoulders by doing a few shoulder rolls backwards and then forward. And then allowing your body to just hang there for a moment, nice and comfortably. and relax, opening up your eyes. That was just 10 minutes. It went by very quickly, but you were able to get a little bit of stretch in your hip flexors, in your chest, in your side body, in your spine. And that's all we need sometimes. Just take a break, do 10 minutes of yoga, and you'll feel great afterwards. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to join or subscribe my YouTube channel. Have a wonderful day.